VWAP. I'm going to put a pending sell order in case the super slope heads south. See if we get put into a trade. We got a bunch of current session gamma levels coming up at whole number to 20 up here. Definitely like the idea of a short if we make it up this high. But for now I got the pending sell order on the super slope. Got a 50% level from the 4-hour time frame at 591. And all these gamma levels up here. We got value area high right at whole number. Kind of want to get into a short here. I'm gonna just look for like 5 points there. Well, we're in 2 micros now. There's our take profit. I could also set the super slope to calculate on bar close, but I really like the idea of catching things intrabar. See, this bar actually finished neutral, but it flickered on bearish for a little bit, and that's what put me into the second contract. I kind of like playing around with the micros on the off hours. Getting a pretty nice drop now. Nice rejection off of the VWAP area, back to the 20 SMA. I could have got an extra 15 points. We just got a nice rejection here at this 50% level from the 1-hour time frame. This new 50% indicator that I created, I've really been enjoying it. For some extra creative key levels, I've got the option to shorten these lines or extend them all the way across the chart. See if I line up my cursor with this one, you can see how many different places price has honored that level just in the last hour or so. So you see I'm not trying to auto trade every single trade, every single move. I'm waiting until I see something like a certain key level approaching, or looking for some exhaustion after a huge move if there's a key level coming up, or if I've got a short-term bias to one direction or the other and I've seen a pullback and I'm looking to hop back in my favored direction. Things like that. I'm not just hitting pending buy and sell and taking all the signals. I'm in a short. We just pulled back up to VWAP. We've been chopping around the 250 SMA, VWAP, 20 SMA, back and forth, back and forth. Might move my take profit up just a couple points here. Put it above the 20 SMA just a smidge. I do have a stop loss with the ATM. I just have it way out of the way, and then if I'm in a pickle or something where I need to use it and make sure I don't get too crazy, I'll move it down, and then I can fine tune it wherever I need to. But when I first get into the trade, it's very wide. Alright, there's my take profit. Super slope went bearish. We came back and kissed the 20 SMA. You got 5 or 6 points there, something like that. Getting a nice little drop off here. Super slope's been bearish. Flow stack turned bearish. Just kind of waiting to see what happens around 2 a.m. the start of London pre-market. Got into a little short up here. We had a washout signal and an imbalance signal. Print to the downside, intrabar. And we were right at the pivot point. Great key level. This is just the built-in pivot points on NinjaTrader 8. Came up right to the pivot point to the tick. There's also this last strong gamma level. See, we were drawn to all these gamma levels. I use them as both targets and support and resistance. We got sucked up into all these strong gamma levels, and then right at the edge, that's when we got a retracement. Just popped down 20 points. Now you can see we're just hanging out around this cluster of gamma levels. Price is drawn to the gamma. Got into a short for 10 points. We started closing below the 20 SMA here, below whole number. Grabbed a short right at whole number. We just popped down about 12 points. Just grabbed another 10 point short. Still stuck in this gamma area. We wicked off of the upper Bollinger Band, point of control up into the wick. Went for a little short there, back to the 20 SMA. My charts are all scrunched down, but these are decent moves. Just did another rinse and repeat. Sold at 613. Take profit 603 right before we hit the 20 SMA here. Still below the pivot point. We got about 15 minutes until London Open. The closer we get till London Open, the less likely I am to take a trade. I want to wait and see what happens right at London Open at 3. Got into another short at the London Open. We popped up right at London Open. Check out point of control. Got drawn up right to the top of the wick of this candle. Right off of the upper Bollinger Band. I got into a short. Then the super slope turned bearish. And we just dropped another 10 points after the close of this candle. I think that's going to do it for me for the evening. Getting a little sleepy. But even in the off hours, finding some good trade setups, using all the MNQ indicators, trading on my favorite prop firms. There's links to everything in the description. Anyone that's out there using code MonkeyMan, going to heaven. I got another Take Profit Trader account. They got the 40% off, no activation fee deal going on. Lucid's got 40% off, no activation fee, and no monthly subscription fee. That's just the most amazing thing to me. And then Apex just brought back their 80% off sale, but it's only for the first month, so make sure you're aware of that. And then they got $40 activation fees, so it's pretty much the same price as getting a Lucid or a Take Profit Trader account. I wish you best of luck in your trading. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.